sit down with the people and down with guys like Andy to show them where they're at and where they want to be. And we're able to use their objective score and their quadrant. If we go down in the quadrant, you'll see where Andy is compared to a lot of the others.
Yeah, in the quadrants.
Andy obviously is one of our top performing reps in the company. And you'll see people on the bottom left that are fairly new to the company that we haven't necessarily perfected their goals at this point, and that's something that we're working on. Again, this is a tool that you're always going to be perfecting, but when you get to certain levels, it's there. We see the results, and we know that looking at Andy right here, look at his activity score average for the month at 115 and his objective score at 141. This month actually will be one of his highest paid months in the history of working at the company. So his
objective means
the extra activity.
Right. Extra activity for him equals hopefully more commission check as well.
Correct. Because in his past, and if we go back real quick, he had some months where he wasn't as strong, and we were seeing that. And if I could, I don't think there's a way here, but I can go back to earlier in the month where you just kind of see his consistency of being up.
Yeah, if you go to objectives, you can scroll back to last month or the month before, for example. It's right there on the top, just right. Scroll to your left. Right. No, right there at the top of the.
Oh, right there. Sometimes I'm blind.
No, it's all good. So like this will take you back to last month to see how he ended up the month if you hit and should be as long as you got data. You might have changed the objective.
Yeah, we've changed some of the things that the data's there. I mean, last month he was at 128. This month he's at 141. You can already see where last month he was at 71,000 in profit. And this month he is at 86,000 in profit. So his numbers continue to go up. And the way that these guys make their money, I'm looking forward to Andy taking me to lunch instead of me taking him to lunch. Yeah,
I think he will be with 141% of goal. Before we shift into, and I think you were trying to get us to, and I want to see the March Madness, but a lot of people on the call, might not understand the idea of this activity or this objective score. So do you mind to take us behind the curtains to, you got your 3 different roles. We can just look at operations or Andy's.
Absolutely.
Take us to that scorecard so that we can explain what 141 objective means. Really what it means is it's 141% of attainment. But we can look at closer at how you guys built that out.
Okay, how we built that out is we broke down our operations into 3 different teams. Our operations people that are less than 1 year, and then anyone from 1 year and up on a different level. And then what we did is we looked at our A and B players, and we put all of our A players in a category above everybody else, and we gave them the profit of $42,000 a month based upon last year's averages of what they all were doing per month. And when you look at loads covered, that's loads that we've actually shipped out for the month, where on the activity, we look at loads actually covered for the day. On the objective for us is all of their phone calls, everything that they do, here's the results of everything that they've done. Andy's margin being perfect at 15% for the month, and to where we asked him to be at 15% for the month. Profit-wise, we asked him to do 42,000. He's done 86,000. All the extra work that he's doing is results of he's 87 loads above where he's supposed to be for the month, which actually results into where he's at $86,000 in profit.
Yeah.
So all the activity, I look at activities as what are you doing today that's going to impact tomorrow? Today is the activities, tomorrow is the objectives.
Right. And for you guys, and it's a pretty transactional thing. So like picking up the phone literally, leads to money most of the time.
Correct.
Some folks might have a longer, sales cycle. For example, us with software. So the activity is going to be a daily, but the objective might be on a monthly number. For you guys, it's like immediate. You can just see it happen. Like you increase phone calls, you're hopefully going to be getting more margin.
Absolutely. And that's what we're seeing with these.